is retired. Rangers pick up a run here on the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. 2-0 Texas. Stepping up to the plate, Yasiel Puig. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Fastball just fouled away. A little bit outside. 2-1. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now. Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
The second baseman.
From the stretch. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Swing and a high chopper over to the right side. There's one. On to first, and that takes care of Kipnis. A double play.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
So now Carlos Santana. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Indians there. They're still down. It's 2-0. At the plate, number 5. 0-for-1 here in the early going.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Kavanaugh is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
And he misses there. 1-2.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Nobody out, runner on first. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
In now, Ralph James, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. The 1-0 home. Line drive to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
In there, and it's 0-1. Two out with the man at first. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Foul ball.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Softly hit toward the hole. Backhanded. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Rangers leave 1, but they're on top 2-0. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hitter, Franmil Reyes.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Reyes, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his first year at the big league level. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And there's the first hit of the game for Cleveland.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
First pitch on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Count is 1-2 now. Reyes aboard here at first with nobody out. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Kevin Plawecki is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Stepping in now, Oscar Mercado, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Fielded cleanly. Big mistake there.
Well, when this play started, it all looked good. They get the lead runner, no problem, but he just doesn't make the return throw, and the hitter ends up safely at second. Not the result they were hoping for on what should have been a nice double play.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. Indians leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. Striding forward now is the DH, number 1. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
windup and the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Just hung in there on that one. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Puig is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman, Gavin Dawson.
So digging in now, Gavin Dawson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready in there for a called strike. 2 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Naquin's on his horse. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, the catcher, Corey Major.
Now at the plate, Corey Major. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So here's Francisco Lindor now.
Leading off for the
Things
Indians.
not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Alexander going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for Cleveland, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
In now, Jose Ramirez. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. From the stretch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. A 1-1 count to Puig.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk him to plate.
Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
Into the box, Jason Kipnis. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. You got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And this is popped up near second base. Number 5 is there for it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the first
That's
baseman.
exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Carlos Santana now as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. They're down 2-0. Digging in, number 23. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 23.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Now to the plate, Lucius Alexander. He got on top, and he'll try to beat it out. Low roller, and he barehands it. Hey now. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, number 5. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Mercado going back on it, and it's gone. So a 2-run shot to left center, his first homer so far in the series, as the Rangers have opened it up now 4-0.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Standing in now, Jeff Kavanaugh. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
The batter, number 2.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon.
Number 31.
So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
Runner goes for second. Strike taken. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs trying to get it.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But two here in the Rangers half of the inning, and they come on this two-run home run. Middle of the afternoon here at Progressive Field. It's now 4-0 in favor of the Rangers. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Indians, the designated hitter.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Skied into straightaway right. Kavanaugh has it in his tracks, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ball one. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike two. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
The center fielder,
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses inside 1-0.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. So 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number two.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're one strike away from being shut out through 5.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and the velocity of that line drive.
Digging in to try it again, Tyler Naquin. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
1-1 the count. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Well, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. One left for the Tribe. They trail here 4-0. Stepping into the box, Ben Rogers. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Rogers.
Here's the first pitch to him. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, number 1.
number 1 will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. A swing and a
now batting third base.
So next to the plate for Texas, Gavin Dawson. He flew out in his last at bat. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch. It doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
Into the box now, Corey Major, and it's fouled away. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Comes set with the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Dawson is off of first with 2 away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Puig. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Texas. They lead it 4-0. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Ramirez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Roy White takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Swings through it for strike number 2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Standing in, Yasiel Puig. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2. Fouled off. 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Well, there it is. This one is going to be delayed as the crew chief has made the call to suspend action.
You know, Matt, I just get the feeling this isn't going to be a very long delay, and we do have some clearing skies, so I think both of these guys possibly will go back out.
And welcome back inside the ballpark as the weather has finally cleared up. White makes his way back out onto the mound, and we're ready to continue. Set to face him first, Jason Kipnis. Moving under it, Alexander. And that's the third out. Indians leave one. They're down 4-0. Back here in Cleveland, on to the 7th now in Game 3. But before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Number 23.
Cue shot here out towards short, and one gone. Now batting, Lucius Alexander. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single.
Now batting, number 5.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, number 5. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Jeff Kavanaugh will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike one. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out, number 2. Ready for another shot now, Ben Rogers.
Ben Rogers.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Line to the right side, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Santana, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Here's another 1-2. Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
You don't see that too often. You starting to get in swing mode and you start fouling off multiple pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag if they'll throw it. Nice job by the offensive player to get himself a base hit.
Number 35 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And that misses 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Santana on at first, nobody out. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Franmil Reyes is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
There's a strike with the fastball as he gets back in the count at 3-1. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The center fielder.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
And that misses ball 1.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
2-0 count. The pitch is in there for strike 1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
3-1 to him now. Set. Here's the 3-1 down the third baseline. Ready with the payoff pitch. And he fouls this one off. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Into the box now, Tyler Naquin. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Up next for Cleveland.
Now at the plate, Francisco Lindor. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, I know he got drilled last time up, but he's got a chance at some sweet revenge right here. Base is juiced. He is looking to do some serious damage.
And it's fouled away. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness. Here's the 1-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third. For the plate now is the designated hitter. Number 1 is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded back up the middle. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
In now, Gavin Dawson
as he'll swing and pop this one up near second base.
There to take it in is Kipnis, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Corey Major. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty D, I don't know what your thoughts.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
And he'll get in there safely.
Now batting. The center fielder.
Standing in, Lucius Alexander will swing it from the left side right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Squeeze was on, but this one will get foul. Squeeze was on, but this one will get foul. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
8th inning, 4-1 is our score. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Mercado is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And there will be no advance here. It's a wasted opportunity as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. He's set. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base. And Lane Lewis is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Stepping into the box, Jose Ramirez. 2 up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. 0-1 the count. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Ramirez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now a sinker's low off the outside corner, 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Full count, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Fouled off. None out, runners at first and second. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Another 2-2 offering. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Baseman.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball one.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. One run is scored. Not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to one. Greg Allen will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Striding in for the Indians, Franmil Reyes, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
So he got him swinging. Franmil Reyes is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Here's the 0-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Oscar Mercado, as he'll go to work on trying to bring home the tying run from third. Colby Sapp is called upon with 2 out in the 8th as he's asked to complete a 4-out save. Hit to first. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On to the 9th now in game 3. It's the Rangers 4 and the Indians 3. James Hoyt enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Jake Bowers is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Number 10, Jake.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Jeff Kavanaugh, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
The right fielder, Jeff.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Mercado ranging back at the track. A jump at the wall, and he's got it. Great play for the first out. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Into the box, Ralph James fouled away. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 44, Ben Rogers.
Striding in, Ben Rogers. Now here's the pitch. Check swing here and a little looper. Oh, and he just throws the glove up. Coming to the plate now, Tyler Naquin. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time.
Fielder, Tyler Naquin.
First delivery to him on the way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Sapp, a right-hander standing just under 6 foot at 5'11". This is his first year at the big league level. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Stepping in now, Francisco Lindor, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
In now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting flunked in his last at-bat. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Last strike now for Cleveland. Again, he sends it out of play. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Bro, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And that'll be the one that ends it. And the Rangers are going to take home field advantage right back. They win game 3 to go up 2-1 as this one is over.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim one-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Texas have taken a 2-1 series lead. Jeff Wade is credited with the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. First for the victorious Rangers, 4 runs, 13 hits, 1 error. They left 9